Hey guys, I just wanted to record a video to let you know what's going on with the gold these days. Uh, you might find an explanation of what's going on and why is gold falling so much at certain times. And I was I want to show you that there is a huge manipulation in the gold market, and brokers such as IC Market targets specific accounts at certain times to basically blow out the, the account, to make the account basically go to zero. And I will explain to you what's going on. Today is 13th of July 2022, Wednesday. And you can see today the price dropped from almost 31 in a second, dropped to 2000 and 1707. So from 1730 or 31 dropped to 1707. And you might wonder, why did that happen? Actually, that specifically happened to to clear out my account. So as of today, as you can see, I had reached today profit 38,000 and some change, and I had a floating balance of about 32,000, 31, 32,000 minus. So I had equity 6,000. I had an expert advisor attached to my chart that would close any sell position that's gaining or buy position that's gaining and reopening it with incrementals. Now what happened today is IC Market calculated the distance from here 1731 to 1707, and they recognize that they can actually close the account without me being able to open any positions to basically balance my account. So what does that mean? I had 2 ounces and 55 percent of an ounce, so 2 ounces and a half almost buy positions opened already. You can see I have from before, I have long positions, and I had sell lots of 1 ounce, so the difference was 1.5, 1.5 ounce to the favor of buy, or to the favor of the gold price going up. So if they would to drop from here to here, they will yield my account null. So basically I cannot open any more sell positions, and because my EA would close the sell positions in profit, so they will close all the 1 ounce positions, and then we'll try to open again sell position, and of course I would get as you can see here, let's go all the way back here. So exactly at 1:32 minutes, 1 o'clock and 32 minutes, that's when my account wasn't able to open any more buy position or sell positions, because they were closed. The sell positions that I had closed in profit. So as you can see, from here all the way down to 32. So when it came to 32, this is the bottleneck. that they plan to do. They wanted they wanted my account to reach this point where I want to open sell positions to balance my account. So the price of gold is dropping from 1731 to 1711 in 1 second. Within this 1 second, they made sure that I cannot open any more sell positions because my account, of course, doesn't have enough money, right? And then after it went down all the way, what did it do? It went and it started closing all my losing positions, which has big loss, 3,000, 2,890, all these positions. So now I have 13,120 plus my earning for today. This is the daily profit. This is all, they closed in negative. So I can't, after of course I can't open any more sell positions. And then when I recognized that, of course, I went in and manually, after they closed all these positions, I had, of course, some equity. I had some equity after that because, you know, when you close losing positions, especially big ones like this, all these were closed. Then you are able to, you will get some more equity, and then you are able to open some sell positions. So I opened another 1 ounce of sell position after it reached 1712. This is just one example of what IC market is doing to damage people's account. Of course, after when this is a fake drop of price. This gold today, Wednesday, July 13th, would never go to this amount. Now, how did it go to 1700 anyway? I'll show you again. So this is going from 1731 to 1711 in 1 second just to close out my account. But of course I saw on my phone, so I came right away to the computer and I saw that it closed all these, so it gave me some equity. So I went and I balanced my lot sizes for the buy and sell. Once I balanced, just look at this, exactly at the same time that I balanced. So I opened here, exactly at the same time it went up again. Now why did it go up again? Because they got what they want. They already made me lose $13,000. And if I hadn't seen this happening, and if I hadn't opened these 10 sell positions and balance my account, would have actually continued down. I would have continued down all the way until it closed out all my account. Until it closed out all my account. Now, before that, of course, now it went up again. Now it went up again to 1724, and it will go up. It will go up, of course, because at this time of the year, with the war going on in between Russia and Ukraine, and the problems in the world, and U.S. trying to save their dollar by making it so strong at the time where it's actually should be the weakest, but they're actually manipulating the market so people would have some trust in the dollar. And of course, U.S. has a big hand in drop in a price drop of the gold. As I just said, now it's going up all the way to 1728, 1729, and will actually continue to go up until it reaches the 30s again. So this just was a broker manipulation of the market. They went against me to drop the price all the way to make my account, to basically clean out my account. But because I saw it before it cleaned out everything, and I opened right here, I opened positions, that's when it went up again. So now it's balanced, they can't do anything. If it goes down or goes up, I don't lose that much because only $55 for $1 going down, that's all I lose. So now if we go back a bit more, a few days ago actually, you can see that this is it happened again here, but because I had an EA, they couldn't do it clean. They couldn't make me lose a lot of money at that time. And I want to go where it actually dropped from. There is a place where it dropped from a 800s, from 800s, and that's also there we go. This is from 1765, and there's another one from 1800. So 1765 all the way. Look at this, 1731. So $34 also to make my account go broke. But because I opened positions to balance my account at this time, they couldn't, but they made me lose money. I lost 11,000 in this drop, $11,000 on this drop, and then I gained again, and then they made me lose again. So this is all manipulation of IC market to accounts, and this is where when it went from 1800, look at this, 1811 to, look at that, 1766, and then again the one we just saw here from 66 again. So these two drops, huge drops, will never happen to gold at this time. Actually, gold's supposed to be over 2000 at this time. With the war and the inflation and all the problems going on in the world, there's no way gold will go this much down. But mark my words, mark my words. Once my account goes broke and I close all these buy positions that are holding from 1800s, 1700s, here 1700s, all these buy positions, they don't want me to gain them. So they try to make my account lose, clean out my account, and then once my account is cleaned, believe it or not, look at this, look at this. Believe it or not, after my account is cleaned, it will go up all the way over $2,000. Now, is this happening to other people? It actually might be happening to other people, especially the ones that are using uh, the same strategy, and then they have long waiting buy positions. And everyone was thinking, of course, gold will never go to 1700 and not even 1800. It was at the time 2200, 2100, around that. Went down to 1900. Everyone was thinking 1900 and then we'll go back to 2000. Went down from 1900. Of course, I had positions for actually from 1900, like these here. This is from 2000 and this is from 1900. These are my positions. I just want to show you how much the manipulation of the market is going on these days. And then this is not normal. The gold will never go down at this time. Especially, it will not last this long. Like if something happened to gold, they call it flash trend. So it will go down and the same day it goes up again. That's when they want to clean out some accounts. They do that, brokers. Unfortunately, this time it's taking a very long time. This is the first time actually it takes that long for the gold to keep dropping, keep dropping, keep dropping from 2000 to 1900 to 1800 to 1700, and they trying to reach the 1600. If they don't close my account and other people's accounts, they will keep doing this until they close out or clear out a lot of people's accounts before gold goes out. Now, why is this time it's taking so long and they're allowed to do this? Believe it or not, US government is supporting brokers at this time to drop the gold price down. They have the green light to drop the price gold down. Why? Or gold price down. Why is that? Because of course they don't want anything else to be as strong as dollars these days, especially gold. If the gold goes up or stays in 1900 or at least 1800, 1850 or 70, or stays that at that or more, then people will know that it's a safe haven, like everyone says, it's a safe haven, and it is a safe haven because this is gold. It has value in itself. So this time of the year, US has given the green light to all brokers. Manipulate them as much as you want. We want the gold price to go down. Why? Because we want everyone to not lose faith in US dollar. If they see the gold price going up, then and of course the dollar is so shaky these days, especially with the with the Russia and China and other countries grouping up and making their own currency for trading and stuff like that. They trying to set a new world system that's not based on dollar. And this is good for everyone. Why is that? Of course, it might not be good for the states, but it's enough. The states has been living for so many years, maybe 70 years, forcing the whole world to use the US dollar. And if they don't use the US dollar, then they drop the governments right away. Uh, Iraq dropped the government. Sri Lanka these days dropped the government. Why? Because they're going against what US wants. Now US is not, they're not making any products. They're not producing. They're printing money. They're just printing money. And they give it to people, they give it to other countries, and then they get products. That's why everyone in the States is living very well. Why? Because they're printing money, they're giving money. Really? You think you're going to work in the States? You're producing anything? You're not producing anything. They're fake. Everything in the States is fake. The American dream is whole fake. It's forcing the whole world to use the US dollar. And if they don't use the US dollar, then they drop the government right away. They do they basically start talking to the opposites um, parties in the specific countries, and they start revolution or whatever, and then they drop the government, and then they put what they want, they put whoever they want, and this has been going on for 70 years now. Now that Russia is grouping with China and a war started and there is a big threat, the US is going nuts. That's why first time in 20 years today, US dollar is equal par with the euro. How is that possible at this time? How is that possible at this time? Normally, US dollar should go down at this time. There's war going on. There's inflation going on in the States. They say it's 8 or 11 or whatever. I think it's at least 30%, like most countries do. They say the inflation is 10%, where it's actually 50 or 60 or sometimes actually 300% in some countries. So, so I wanted to make sure that people know what's going on and the manipulation uh, from brokers, especially I'm working with IC Market, but I know that a lot of brokers do the same. Thank you for watching and have a good day.